Welcome to Career Uprising. I'm your host and professional career coach, Lorraine Rise. Join me as I guide you through an amazing journey of self-discovery and empowerment. If you are looking for work, changing careers, or stuck in a toxic job, then this is the show for you. I offer both practical and spiritual guidance to help you up-level and advance your career. Let's start the uprising. Hey everyone, you are listening to episode 104, 6 Habits That Make You Successful. Hey everyone, welcome to another show. Things are going well in my world. I hope that you guys all survived Hurricane Ida. If you were in an area that was affected, I know the world is just kind of going crazy. Mother Nature has been very mad lately. But anyway, I've been staying busy and I have found some time to record some more episodes for you guys. So you should expect, we got this one here in September and there should be some more in October as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I've got a lot of great topics that are coming, a lot of good kind of life coaching topics, but also some job search tips and advice in there as well, doing a little bit of both. So I hope that you guys are, like I said, getting through all the challenges that we're having in the world right now. There's just so much unrest. And I have to admit, it even gets to me. Sometimes I'm pretty centered, I'm pretty grounded, but I have my moments where I get caught up in news headlines and things like that. But I want you to know that I truly believe that this is all for the greater good. There is a plan. The world is going through a massive shift of consciousness right now. And it's all for the greater good. And I can already see a lot of good things coming out of it, but there is probably going to be some more pain and unrest. So we're in this for the long run. We really are. But I think a bigger and better and more beautiful world is coming from all of this. So I just felt, I know that sounds random, but I just felt compelled to say that because I know the world's events have been on my mind. And I can imagine there probably have been on your mind as well. But how are things in your career? Let's talk about that. All right. A lot of people making career changes right now successfully. It's actually a really good time to do that. I know the job market has improved quite a bit since a year ago when the pandemic first started. I think we're at or pretty close to pre-pandemic levels with unemployment. I haven't checked in the last couple of weeks, but one thing that I will say that has come from this pandemic situation is, for me, is looking at my daily habits. As an entrepreneur, I'm always trying to be the best that I can, focus on self-improvement, focus on my thoughts, my habits, and that really renewed itself a lot, that commitment during the pandemic. And it was a time when I really reevaluated a lot of things, as I'm sure you did too. So what I want to do is share with you today a few of the many habits that I have either adopted or let go of in order to become successful. I really believe in these 6 habits that I'm going to share with you today. It's kind of like a peek into my world and my daily routine. Some of these might seem mind-numbingly simple and basic, but you're probably overlooking them. I know I have. So I want you to really take it to heart, even if it seems obvious. And you might be doing them to some degree already, but you want to be doing them consistently. Consistency is what matters because that's what makes something a habit. What you do day in and day out is really what makes up who you are and your destiny. And so I want you to listen to this show and take this opportunity to really dig deep and look at some of these seemingly simple or harmless daily habits and ask yourself whether or not they are really serving you. And look at the good ones to see if you're adopting them consistently. There's a quote that I love. How you do anything is how you do everything. I think I have it in my email signature. I love that. And what that's really getting at is habits. Okay? That what you do, even those teeny ones that nobody sees, that you think don't matter, they speak volumes about your character and who you are. So it's important that we adopt the good ones and let go of the bad ones, all right? All right, so hopefully this show will help you to do that. So let's get started. We'll do like a little countdown. Well, but they're not necessarily in any order. They're kind of a random order. This is the order that they came to my brain. But number one, find quiet time every single day, even if it's just 10 minutes. I would encourage you to strive for more if you can, but you need to find time with no screens, no distractions, to just relax and be quiet. Be still and listen. You can meditate if you want, or you can visualize, or you can just sit with your eyes closed for a couple of minutes. But I will tell you, you cannot hear inspiration from the universe if you are too busy with the noise and the chatter from your daily life. Personally, for me, I do a structured visualization every night before I go to sleep for the next day. I think about the appointments that I have, the calls that I have to make, whatever it is I'm doing, and I visualize them happening, and I'm feeling good, and I'm smiling, and the client is loving it, and I'm thinking about how I want to feel. And this has a tremendous impact. I have seen so many times a direct correlation between this visualization and how my day actually goes. And I would especially use it if there's something you're nervous about or you have a problem you have to face. Visualize it going in the best possible way. Now, it's not that it's guaranteed 100% and it goes exactly like my visualization every time, but I will tell you that there is a correlation for sure. It greatly improves the chances of the day going better if you send some positive energy and positive visualization to whatever you have to do the next day. All right. So visualize tomorrow in the best possible way. All right. Number two, I want you to exercise. I know. I can hear the grumbling now. I do it. I've grumbled many times about it. I exercised just this morning. I really did. I want you to do it. I want you to try it. Even if you don't think you need it. If you're already doing it, bless you. Kudos to you. Keep doing it. I could easily sit here and say, well, I don't need to exercise. I mean, I'm thin. I've always have been my whole life. I'm at a healthy weight. I have no health conditions. I take no medications, but I still exercise about 4 to 5 days per week. There are so many health benefits. I don't even have time to list them all. It's going to help your mood. It's going to help your stress management. It wards off disease. It prevents aging. It's a good way to just start your day and get your blood flowing, help your mental focus. I could go on and on. There are so many incredible benefits to exercise. And if you look at really successful people and influencers in the world, I can almost guarantee you they all exercise. I guarantee it. It is a habit of people who are successful and happy. There's no reason for anyone not to do it, at least to the best of their ability. I firmly believe that if you are too busy to take, because I know you're going to tell me I don't have time. If you are too busy to take care of your body, you are too busy. That's it. You're just too busy. You need to cut something out of your schedule because your priorities are not straight. You're either working too much or watching too much TV or filling your time with something less important. You only get one body. You have to take care of it. You will not get a redo. Exercise is something that you do for your long game. Start today. It doesn't even have to be a lot. I only do about 25 minutes, but I do it almost every day. And then sometimes I'll take a walk. If the weather's nice, I'll take a walk in the evening and get like a little bit more at the end of my day. All right? It really is a mindset that you have to get into. And I've struggled with it. Believe me, I am not naturally athletic or somebody who loves working out, but I have learned to love it and I have chosen to love it. It's a choice. And I have to work at that mindset, but I'm always so glad after I do it. And I'll give you an example. Just yesterday, I did not exercise. I don't know if I was just lazy. I think I had an appointment right at 9 o'clock. I didn't have time. I was so sluggish the rest of the day. I was just, I felt like blah. I didn't want to do anything. I felt tired. It was awful. I wanted to like crash at 2 o'clock. And I'm telling you, it's because I didn't exercise. It's true. All right. I could be on my soapbox all day on that one. Number 3, I want you to drink water. And don't tell me that you already do. I mean, really drink water. I have a bottle of water in front of me right now, and I do every single day. I have struggled with this in the past. I've improved a lot, but I still need to drink even more than I do. It's so easy to neglect it and just get busy and distracted throughout the day and drink almost no water. When I do drink a lot of water, I feel so good. I feel hydrated. I have better energy and mental focus. And obviously, all of that is going to make you more productive and more successful. I can't stand the feeling of being dehydrated or having a dry mouth. I always have my water by me. All right. And if you're not carrying a water bottle with you everywhere you go, you need to start. Your body's craving it. Trust me, it doesn't want coffee in the morning. You think it does, it doesn't. It wants water. I've cut way back. I don't even have coffee most mornings. I have it occasionally, maybe 2 days a week at the most. Otherwise, I'm drinking water every morning. All right. And that's a big deal for me. I never thought I would see the day where I completely skipped coffee in the morning. But now I look at myself and I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing it. I feel so good. I'm so proud of me. Yay. I want you to feel that too. I want you to do things that you didn't think you could ever do. I have found it just dehydrates me even more when I have coffee. It makes my mouth feel super gross. Super gross. And then I have to drink more water as a result. So I just cut it out because it was dehydrating me. If you want to drink something besides water, at least go for tea because that will hydrate you. That's almost all water. Tea is good for you. I love green tea. But start now and hydrate yourself if you want to set yourself up for success. Okay, when we come back, I've got 3 more critical habits that I do not want you to miss, and these will set you up for being successful in your career and in life. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey everyone. While the show takes a quick break, I want to tell you about 2 ways that you can get help in your career for free. First, you can sign up for my mailing list and be a part of my community. I offer in-depth resources and solutions for your career problems. I have a free gift waiting for you when you sign up. Head over to careeruprising.com/signup and join my community today. Then join my LinkedIn group called Career Uprising Premium Online Community. It's growing every day, and you can interact with me and ask questions about your own situation. Just open up LinkedIn now and search for Career Uprising Premium Online Community. And I can't wait to connect with you. Let's get back to the show. Okay, so we are back and ready for habit number 4. So I want to share with you, this is going to be a productivity tip that is incredibly simple, but it has drastically improved my workday ever since I've committed to it. So it's about shutting out distractions, okay? So when I'm sitting at my desk working at my computer and I've got a particular task that I need to work on, such as right now, if I'm writing notes for a podcast, I eliminate all other distractions because I know that's my responsibility. So that means I silence my phone, or sometimes I even put it away. I might even just silence it and then turn it around so I can't see the screen. That works well, but if you really don't trust yourself, put it in your purse or put it somewhere else. I close up my email and my text message app so I won't get any notifications. And I just close up anything that can be closed, and I focus on one thing at a time. You need to have total engaged focus on one task. I want you to get rid of multitasking. It's a lie. It does not work. Multitasking means you're doing a few things half-assed and not actually getting anything done. I would rather you eliminate all distractions and get one thing done to completion and done well, even if it's the only thing you get done that day. But here's the thing, it won't be. You will get more done this way by consciously and intentionally doing one thing at a time to completion without distractions. All right. But if you're like me, as soon as you hear the ding on your phone or you see the little banner notification come up on your computer, you want to go check what it is right away. It is the worst habit. It's evil. So we have to manage it ourselves by turning off those notifications. I actually have very few notifications on my phone. Almost all of my apps, I have no notifications. Like email does not come up. I don't even get the banners anymore. I cut all of that out years ago, and it has really, really helped. I don't even miss it anymore. I'm just so used to not having it. So when you are working on a certain task, Close up your email, put your phone away, shut the office door, do what you have to do, and get that one thing cranked out. You are responsible for eliminating your own distractions, no one else. And if you even need to go tell people in your household that, hey, you're going to be busy for the next hour and would need to not be interrupted unless it's important, do that. I have done it. Believe me, my household knows better than to interrupt me during a coaching session or recording a podcast or anything like that. Total engaged focus on one thing, my friends. Try it. It'll really help eliminate that monkey mind of jumping back and forth between a million different dings and notifications. All right. Number 5, eliminating social media. Oh, I know. It's going to be one of the harder ones, you guys. You're going to hate me. I have all but eliminated social media. I have virtually no Facebook presence whatsoever. I haven't posted in months. In fact, I've even installed a Chrome extension in my browser that gets rid of my newsfeed. So I have no newsfeed. I just get a little motivational quote, which is really great. So there is zero temptation for me to scroll. And I don't have Facebook, the app on my phone. I haven't had it on my phone in years, and I don't miss it. I will never get it again. I'm just saying because it's just too tempting. It's a time suck, all right? The only time I get on there is if I have a very specific reason, and the only thing I can see is if somebody has tagged me in it or if it's a group that I'm in. I don't see anything else. No scrolling. Scrolling on social media is one of the worst possible habits you could ever adopt. It is one of the biggest wastes of time, and it just contributes to that monkey mind and that ADD that we're all acquiring. All right, so many of us have attention problems these days, and we didn't even used to have them. What I have done is I've chosen one platform, LinkedIn, to go all in, and I use it only for business purposes. I don't even have a Twitter anymore. I deleted my Twitter several years ago. I just didn't really have a need for it. You need to take a look at how much time you are spending on social media. And you need to question whether or not you really need it on your phone, because that's probably the biggest place that you're going for it. What is it actually doing for you? Do you need to are you tapping that app just to open it up even when you have no notifications? Don't do that, okay? You may think it's just a few minutes here and there, but it's never that. It's always more. And it's not just the time. It's the psychological effects that it has on you. I would strongly encourage you to be honest with yourself and find ways to dramatically reduce the amount of time that you are spending on social media. It's just good for your mental health, but also your productivity. All right, and our last habit, number 6. I want you to look at how much TV you watch. My family will vouch that I watch very, very little TV. I absolutely never, and I mean never, open Netflix or any of those streaming apps and just browse for something to watch. It's just not something that I do. I was fortunate to grow up in a home that didn't watch a lot of TV, and it's not a habit I ever really picked up. It's just not my medium. I would rather read or journal, take a walk, or listen to music. Things that don't involve a screen. It's just, that's how I grew up, and I'm so grateful because that habit has stuck with me. I do watch some TV, 1 or 2 shows, usually one at a time, here and there. I'm not saying I never watch it, but I'm the kind of person, if you're like, hey, have you seen this new show? I'm like, no, I've never heard of it. I'm like really not in that world that much, okay? What could you be doing with that time? You could be writing a book, spending time with your family. You could be exercising, working on your side business. All those things that you say you don't have time to do, let me tell you, you do, but you're spending all of your evenings watching 2 hours of TV. You do have time, but you're watching TV or on social media. We always have enough time. Everyone gets the same amount of time. Think wisely about how you spend it. Okay, there you go, my friends. Those are 6 habits that I live by, I promise, and I would encourage you to adopt. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up for the day. I hope you take action on this message and go to careeruprising.com, book a call to work with me. I am here for you, and I can help you implement any of this advice on any show I've ever done. So let me know what show has worked for you, and let me know what help you need. All right, take care, guys. That's it for today's show. Thank you so much for listening. If you like what you heard today, please consider giving the show a positive review on iTunes. It would mean a lot to me, and it would help to spread the word so that others can learn about the show. Thanks again for tuning in, and I can't wait to connect with you again next time on Career Uprising.
This show is brought to you by InflowRadio.com, the best curated talk radio network for personal development, wellness, spirituality, and conscious business.